So in the last video I was just working on, I cleaned up the Civic, took it outside. You can see it's not in here anymore, and I also, while I had it out, I cleaned up the whole garage, so it's a lot nicer to work with. Show you the car. It's all washed now, but if you feel the paint, it feels like sandpaper. But I just washed it anyway, just to get rid of all the dust, so I can start working on these panels, body filler, and start painting them in. That's what I'm going to be doing in this video. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start sanding down the panels, and then I'll be able to add body filler to it and get it ready for paint. So I just finished sanding and I brought the car back in. I'm going to be welding up these holes now, here, these two holes, and then as well as taking the aerial out and then welding up that hole. You're getting the welder, get a new metal plate, weld it in there, weld up these holes as well as the aerial, and then I can start body filling. So I'm just going to take this off first, just in case I don't want it to melt or whatever, and then I'll be able to paint here as well. So I've just finished welding in these new spots, so I'm able to body filler over them. Also done the aerial as well. It focuses. Done that, so I'm just gonna have to skim it with some body filler. So that's what I'm gonna do now. All these parts are gonna be putting body filler on and shaping them all and then here to match the bumper. And then wherever needs some body filler, I will put. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this, mix up this body filler up. So I've already got it sanded ready for body filler, so then I'm going to be putting the body filler on, just mix it up and then just apply it. And then after that, once it's dried, I can go ahead and sand it down, smooth it, and then get ready for paint. Finished putting on the body filler and just waiting for that to dry. And then once that's dried, I'm just going to be using some 80 grit sandpaper, sand it down, making it smooth, and then go to 180 grit sandpaper and then blend it in. And then that should, and then as well, I'm going to try and shape I need to shape this piece here. It's probably close enough, but I need to shape it so it lines up with the bumper. So I'm going to start with that by using some 80 grit. This part's dry, the other side's not, so I may as well start on this side. So I'm going to use some 80 grit sandpaper and sand it down, make it smoother. So I've just finished sanding with 100 grit paper here, and from touching it I can't feel any transition, so it's all smooth. I've just finished this piece, this part's all done, still got the other side to do. So I added a bit more filler here, which I'm going to sand down, as well as some more filler here. So what I'm going to be doing is finishing up these pieces with the 100 grit as well, and then once that's all done, I can go ahead and start and use 240 grit on this, so then that should smooth it even more. Right, so I've almost finished sanding down with the 240 grit now. So I went from 100 grit to 240, and then it's feeling really smooth. There's just a few bits that still need sorted. I've done this side as well. This side's nice and smooth. But while I was doing this, I was working on the aerial piece. and I ended up smashing the window. I'm not sure how it smashed, maybe I pushed against it or something and it just smashed. But luckily I got a new one from the car breakers, so I'm just going to be putting that back in. I've cleaned it all up, I'm going to be putting it back in, and then I can get back to finishing off the filler, and then we can start adding our primer to it. Got the new window on, so I'm going to go and finish up a few pieces here. There's a few rough spots there and then a bit there, but the rest is really smooth. You can see, so I ended up getting some primer filler because there was some little pieces I couldn't get smooth, so the primer filler fills in them little pinholes and kind of made it a lot smoother. So I've been working with that. I'm just going to let that dry. I've done the same for that side as well, but it's looking smooth except for a few pieces that still need a touch up. Like there's a piece here that needs a bit of work, and then once that's sorted, it should be 100% ready to be painted, or wet sand it down first and then get it ready for paint. So I've just finished priming everything, still needs a wet sand up. Done all the arches, both sides, the boot and the door, as well as the aerial piece over there. So what I'm going to be doing now is getting some wet 800 grit sandpaper and sanding all the parts that's going to be painted. So the whole bumpers or the whole boot's going to be painted, as well as this arch piece here, and then I'm just going to blend in, feather it in to the original paint there. Same for there and there, as well as the aerial. And then I've got the other side done as well, so I'm just going to then wet that in, feather it in, and then I can put on the base coat. So I've got everything completely sanded down now, and then I've sanded where I'm going to be painting to, and then I'll be able to blend the paint in. I've used 800 grit, so it's all nice and smooth now. Done these patches as well as the aerial, the boot. So pretty much all I'm going to be doing for today. The next video I'm going to be taking out, get rid of all the dust in here, get all the dust off the car, and then prep it, mask it all up, get it ready to put on the base coat. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.